The Independent National Electoral Commission (Inec) says the ongoing continuous voter registration CVR exercise will end on May 30, 2022, just as both the online pre-registration as well as the physical registration at designated centers are taking place simultaneously. The Inec chairman, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, made the announcement on Wednesday at the second regular quarterly meeting with civil society organization in Abuja. The Inec boss added that the suspension will also enable the Commission to clean up the registration data, print the permanent voters card, and compile the register ahead of the 2023 general election.
Both online pre-registration as well as the physical registration at designated centers are taking place right now simultaneously. However, the online pre-registrants will require time to schedule appointments to complete their registration physically at designated centers. For this reason, the Commission has decided to suspend the online registration in the next 3 weeks, that is on the 30th May 2022.
Speaking on election technology, Professor Yakubu said the Commission has reviewed the functionality of the bimodal voter accreditation system (BVAS) following the complaints received after the recent area council election in FCT.
Rising from the experience of the deployment of the BVAS in the by-elections conducted on the 26th, and our confidence in the optimal functionality of the BVAS for the Ekiti governorship election, we are taking a step further. We are going to conduct a mock accreditation using the BVAS ahead of the election to further convince us of our readiness for the election and to also convince citizens of our confidence that we have found the solution to the challenges encountered in previous elections with the BVAS.
Responding on behalf of the CSO, the convener of Situation Room NLB commended Inec for its speedy adjustments, the timetable and guidelines for 2023 after the Electoral Act was amended. She, however, called for civic education ahead of Ekiti and Osun governorship election to avoid voter apathy.
We are now looking at, yes, the timeline is on, but we are also looking at this issue of civic education, the way it should go on. We are not seeing that happening in all of the states, in the states, at least with particular attention to Ekiti and Osun. We should be bombarding the environment at the moment, because voter apathy has been key. Even in the last elections, it has been very, very major. And we are still very worried about the voter apathy, because when you had an election where about 84 million registered, 84.5 registered, and you have just about 27 million people voting, it means that there are so many people who should have taken the decision to choose the leaders.
However, Inec has assured Nigerians that regulations and guidelines for the conduct of 2020 general elections will be ready next week. Anit Patrick, Core TV News, Abuja.